Beautiful day indeed. Look at those clouds. Look at those leaves. Look at those flowers. Hey, there's another Mark Spain sign. All it is a sign. It means that Spain has already been marked off the list. Well, not really marked off the list. It's just been covered, if you knew what I meant. Another place added to the stash. I bet the Chattahoochee's going to be sky high today whenever the concrete's wet at this hour. And there's mist being sprayed up. That means the creeks are going to be sky high. And no, we're not going anywhere near the Chattahoochee. All the water is going to be high. But we are going to be getting in the water. How can I see the buildings with a big box in front of me? Look at that. What a gorgeous day indeed. There go the World Series champs right there, ready to show out in 2022. You think we're about to play this now? We'll save this for later. Could be the big reveal for today, the truth about what we might go through. But I just want to save it for later. Who knows what's under that thing right there? Let me go ahead and get on out of here. See what we got going on for today. Oh boy. Water's going to be deep again. Of course, it rained heavily yesterday for about 3.5, 4 hours, but it was earlier during the day. Only sprinkled after about 3 a.m. for about an hour or two. Don't know how hard it was hit out here. But the waters tend to linger for a day or two after such event. I don't know what's going to happen today. Let's hope that little game piece that we found is part of the game to let us know that something's waiting out here. Who knows though? Let me go ahead and jump on in. It's starting to get cloudy again, but it's supposed to be clearing out within about an hour or two. It's exactly what we need. A beautiful, perfect day. At least there's no ice. Dang. Well, it's about 48 degrees out here, and the undies just got wet. Surprised I didn't have a bowel movement. That water's cold right there. Went up past the thighs. No, I don't have the waders on today. I just manned it out. That's it. I kind of figured it was going to be a little bit deep right here. It's deeper on the right side over there. Well, right side, left side, right side. Whatever it is out here in Evan. But I had to clean through this side right here. Still pretty deep. I just said Screw it. I'm going in. I'm going through with this thing. Haven't even gotten started. Haven't even gotten started. Now I'm walking through this little silt mud, trying to get to a different kind of treasure right here. I can't tell though. I mean, we've had a lot of heavy rains, and this area was forecasted to have some of the best over the course of the last few days. When it backs up right here, you know it gets kind of deep, and it's past up to the thighs again. The things I go through to get the undies wet, the things I go through to recover what needs to be recovered. Well, that's my little wake-up call. I don't have the jug on me or anything like that. I'm trying to go through like 2 or 3 different places today as quickly as possible. Since the waters are up, you're going to say, but Vinci, you're going to ask for trouble because you know bacteria is going to be in that water. You should have wore the waders. Well, sometimes I'm in a hurry. I can always take a shower later. Let's hope I don't have any open sores anywhere. Man. Oh. They're washing it out, but I can't tell if this is new or old. I'm losing my balance because everything's numb. Everything's numb. Tell me if you see something. Nothing. I did find a couple of things though. I'm just looking at them. Came to the conclusion they're probably nothing though, but they could have been something. Nature's trying to claim it back. I thought that was a broken piece right here. The little tiny one. I know you can't see it well. Probably a bottom or a top. Probably a little bit of everything. And then this one here. Thought that might have been a tool. See, I used to collect that a long time ago, take it home and just increase the weight in the boxes. And then complain that I have no place to put anything. Don't ask me how I saw it. Definitely adding it to the pocket though. First find worthy of collecting today. Technically, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 6th heart I have found today. But I didn't collect the rocks. I know you're getting excited. So am I, but 2022 has not been that friendly to us at the moment. Here we are, almost hardcore springtime. And I haven't found a dang thing all day. Why do you think I haven't been filming? I got a pocket full of garbage, that's it. A pocket full of random stuff. No rocks, no stones, no pottery, nothing like that. It's only about 11:55 though. It's almost like I'm still just getting started. Weird though, even after magnificent rainstorms, we can't seem to find anything. There's something down here, I'm not going to keep it though, I think it's just a broken point. You can see it a mile away because of the white quartz and the napping on it. The working. It's shattered tenfold. It's been sitting around somewhere, it's got black mud on it. Can't keep it. Cool, just add it back over there under the leaves. At least I found something, right? You're going to say, but Vinci, you found something. Yeah. Pockets full of some things, that's it. Looking at the flood marks, trying to get excited about what we might find today. The rest of the day. Well, there's a bag. Should I grab it? Oh, there's a piece of old school stone crockware. Okay, we're adding that. No, that's not an earring. You know, I had so many choices to go to today. I did, but I chose way up here instead. The back is killing me. Arthritis is hitting me hardcore. It's frigid at the moment. You're going to say, Vinci, don't stretch the handle too much. You might need the bag. Well, it's already busted. It's already been stretched out. Yeah, oh well. Go ahead and get the garbage out of here. I thought I saw something else that looks like it's been worked. It's too big. It's not going to be anything. Let's leave it. Part of the core, probably. Sorry about that. Adding dirty things to the pocket. Yeah. But I was getting excited when I found that first thing of the day, that little game piece. I don't know what kind of game they'll be playing today out here. I got plenty of time. Got till about 8 o'clock. Might cover another spot, don't know. But that's what's going to keep me going. Because if I continue not to recover anything, then that's going to cause me to keep on going to different places, see if it's going to be out anywhere. Man. There's a leaf that looks like a nap stone. There's some that looks like petrified bone right there. There's some that looks like an axe head. Yeah, see, fake petrified bone. And it's a rock. Nice game, fellas, nice game. And I'm looking hardcore too. That's a pretty little rock right here. Looks like it's part of what they would have used from the get-go. Where's that thing at? There it is. Look at that. Beautiful. Put it back where I found it. I'll tell you something though, when I was coming up here, I kinda had a thought about something when I was driving my butt up here. Down here, whatever it is. For some reason, they know how to manipulate the body. They do. And I'm not talking about anything naughty. I'm talking about, if you've ever noticed this before, you just randomly look at something, you pull your head to the side and look at something in a different direction that you would have never had before. And I know you're going to say, but Vinci, we know exactly what you're talking about. You're going to be sitting in the passenger seat of some vehicle, and you're just going to jerk your head to the side, different kind of rubbernecking, you're going to notice something, and you're going to look at it. But it's going to be insignificant to you at the moment. Well, today it kept happening. I'm not talking about when I was passing the Mark Spain. A lot of those signs have been popping up around the metro area. Mark Spain, just trying to give me a sign about something. I know Spain has been marked off the list. It has been covered. And I don't mean covered as in looking for something. It has been covered for something else. I know that for a fact. I've always known it. But the signs in my life are always going to follow me around. But I passed a different kind of sign when I was headed to this location out there. It said, focus on what's most important. After I passed one of the signs for Mark Spain. Maybe they want me to mark Spain off the list. Mark it on a map like it has been marked before. Mark Spain. But that one right there. That sign right there, focus on what's most important, has me worried about the day. It's almost like they don't want me to come out anymore. It's almost like they're not going to let me find what needs to be, what I desire to collect here and there during this little hobby of ours. Beautiful day today. Look at that. It's clearing out, getting a little bit warmer. It's only about 54 right now. It's about as high as it's going to get. Water's got high. They're not muddy today. That's what gets me though. After the rains we just went through. And there's yet to be anything majorly historic out here. It's been a while since I collected a major piece anywhere I've ever gone for the past, the beginning of 2022. Is that a bird point? Probably not. No, it's nothing. Thought that was something. I saw lines on it. Where the mud from thousands of years ago likes to get cemented in there. Yeah, but that sun made me feel like they want me to do something else and not focus on this kind of hobby until I find something else, until I do it. And they know that I know what is most important. And I keep talking about it. I keep procrastinating on it. Because finding anything majorly historic, like a major kind of treasure or something like that, to me is just normal. It's just so humbling. That's why I'm sitting back and not doing anything about it. Because it's normal for me. It's just like every single day of my life. Because every time I wake up, it is a treasure to wake up. And then it leads you to another treasure. Within a few minutes, within a few hours. You just have to know what it is within your own life. Oh man, where's the major historical items out here? Usually I always find about 12 pieces of pottery if I get this kind of early start out here. Well, it's not really early. It's just we have more sunshine to enjoy. Boy, thought I saw something. You know what though, I just wish they would just straight up talk to us. I mean, they do in their own right, they do. But they don't do it like we communicate. That's what bugs me. See a rock. I don't know about that though. I found stabbing knives before. Cutting tools like that. That could be something, could be nothing at all. Not really historic unless it's really historic, right? Oh, that's not paleo. There's a white napped stone right here. Let's take a look at it. Not napped, my bad. Not really professional. I asked them for a different kind of sign earlier when I saw that sign about focusing on what's most important. I was like, if you want me to stick it to the house and not really come out looking for some major things and focus on a different kind of hobby. The main hobbies of all. On how everything began. Found something that might be a scraping device or something. It's got that neat little edge on it. Might have been gargantuan. Still going to toss that one back. Could it be anything at all? Might just be broken. Could it be the first one of the day, covered up in mud? And it is. Good eye, good eye. Good eye. I know, tiny, insignificant. Very insignificant in a different kind of way, but it is significant. It's ancient. Hasn't been touched by mankind until I came around. Well, here's another one right here, sitting right on top. Well, that's because it's a lot of material. Easy for them to stack things up. That's a fat piece right there. Wonder where it comes from out here. Don't know. Never figure it out. 3 seconds later, I kind of already lifted it up. I just thumped it, and it's another one, but it's red material. Check that out. Still won't figure it out. Just like the way I started off the day. Got a new slogan for MLB. And something psychological for the hitters, the batters. Go deep or go home. Go deep or go home. You guys crazy. It means the same thing. Because when you go deep, you will be going home. Touching the plate. There's something I need to take a look at. Looks like it's a little bit translucent. I just saw it right there. Hold on. Let me zoom into it. Set the jug down. Could be anything out here sitting right on top. I mean, look at the leaves. Look at how they've been flowed upon. Yeah, but there's that thing right there. Right in the center. Probably just a broken piece of quartz. Can't tell until I get up on it. It's big though. Might just be one of their broken cutting devices. It's nothing, it's just broken quartz. What a game indeed. You're going to say to Vinci, you're truly amateur. Bubble wrap quartz right here. Beautiful. Got a weird looking rock right here. Different kind of granite. Can't tell if it might have been something. I'm not going to keep it though. Could have been altered by the hands of mankind. Stands out here. Just like that could have been a preform. That's probably exactly what that is. That's a dang preform right here. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, it's nothing. They probably broke it. Whatever it is. Whatever it was. It's no more. Everything out here could be some kind of preform that I'm not keeping. Only gotta collect the most authentic now these days. The crazy piles get more crazy like I am. I'm looking because I gotta look in the cracks. Never found anything in the water out here, ever. Oh no, you want to take a look at that thing right here. This thing right here. Yeah, that's definitely a preform. Look at that. Would have been a gargantuan point. There's the sides. There's the bottom. There's the top. Maybe they gave up after they whacked off the entire right side, left side. Could be nothing at all. There's another one. Looks like my stash at the house. Beginning to anyway. I can't believe it. Can't believe it at all. After all this time, after all these years coming out here to this one little gravel bar. Can't believe it. Still not a dang thing. What a shame. Keep on going. Why? I do not know. Crazy, impossible. I'm trying to go slow in case I see a spear tip in here. This is the place to find it. Still got plenty of time, about 5.5, 6 hours, I think. A little bit of a ways to go. Man, this is the closest that I got to anything. Some kind of amateur preform. I'm not going to keep it though. You're going to say, why not? Well, because I have a full box of these things. Yeah, cool. Good find for today. Toss it back to the deep waters. It's going to be in there for a while until that eddy blows through. Next time it rains hard, but I think I might have something. I think I'll just leave it out here. I think the left side is broken. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but where are the intact ones at though? Yeah, I think it's broken. Some kind of scraping device. Still historic in its own right. Two right next to each other. How about that? Crazy. It's beautiful out here though. That's the most important thing for today. But I already know the truth. Where I could have gone is where it's going to be. But I chose not to go there. To a number of other spots, really. Dang. Nothing. Already know the truth though. It's beautiful out here. That's the real truth. Want me to come out here and build on the tan? Screw the pain. Yeah, different kind of truth. Wherever I could have gone besides these places, that's where it would have been. So therefore, by the time I go to those places later, either tomorrow or whenever, they're not going to be there. I guess it's going to be that time of year. I mean, that type of year, really. It's just going to be that type of year, just a rock. Wherever place I end up going, it's going to be in the opposite place. All the opposite places. Got to figure that one out. It's been like that all year. At least we still have 10 months. Normal. Never found a bottle like this before. Probably 1960s, 1970s. Cool. Maybe I'll hang on to it until I find something better, more historic. At least it's intact. Heck yeah. Made it to this spot 5 years ago. And I ended that adventure on that day. Gonna have to do the same now. What would happen if I kept on going? It just zips around to the right, small tributary right here on the left. Probably nothing at all. Probably just some kind of ditch. Don't know where that goes right here. Don't want to try it. But this is all I found besides the bottle. I threw the bottle back up in the woods. But I'm keeping this instead because it will fit in the pocket. Only real thing recovered today. It's extremely weird when it comes to things like this. It does not zip around to the right. That is the creek and not a ditch. It's weird though. When you make it past a spot you haven't made it past in a long time. I mean, you haven't made it past ever. You feel like a different person. I feel like a totally different person at the moment. Like anything is possible. Once you get past a certain location. I guess because your soul realizes that it's endless. Well, it can be endless. Like, where's the water come from? Like, where does the creek come from? The beginning. Oh, it's flat on one side. Another preform, I think. That's a gargantuan piece right there. A preformed knife. And I see something I've never seen before out here. Because I haven't made it past that. The logjam was 10 times as crazy 5 years ago. And plus it was late in the afternoon, early evening. It's like 6 o'clock and I had to run back. You're going to tell me, Da Vinci, hey, keep the giant preform. Nope. Got enough of those. But I see something else instead. Let's go to it. Talk about not going further. When April comes around, mid-April, it's going to be a lot more time consuming making it out of these places. But you know, the long ones are going to be jumping in the water if they saw us anyway. The long ones. And you know exactly what I mean about the long ones. I'm talking about the ones that like to strike. And I'm not talking about anything that has to do with baseball either. Hold up, wait a minute. Oh, dang. Crap. Oh, dang. My movies just seem like nothing but a big ass act. Every single time. Boy. How should I explain this? I'm just going ahead and get on out of here. They're always trying to get me to find these things for some reason. And I just found another because I know about the bridge. The bridges that we have to cross to find the treasure. And possibly a grave, I don't know though. I don't know anymore. I know, I think I just found an ancient bridge out here. But this thing right here is probably why they made me come up here. Knowing I needed to find something. But that's not the one. They're all on the other side of the planet. Reference picture. Thank you for that one. Wonder how old it is. Had to be some old road out here at one point. Let's hope it wasn't to take out heaven. I guarantee that's the only reason they had me come out and find that thing. There's no reason to go further unless I go backwards into another spot. Where's the rest of the bridge? The old stone bridge. Like I said before, let's pray that the 3 loops are still there. Because it's not here. Boy. 2 sides busted off. The tip and the bottom left. Man. Nice little tool. Better luck later. I guess later's now. Better luck later. It's getting a little bit later than what I really want it to be. It's about 3:35. You think I found something? Not exactly. I've been out all day trying to catch the sun. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of blood. I just got scratched up by some briars. It's beautiful out here though. Trying to prove something to you. Maybe they're trying to teach me a lesson. That you cannot always have what you want. No matter what the circumstances are. Even though if you expect it at the perfect time. You're not guaranteed to get what you want. My life is definitely proof of that. But this is proof of it. Right here. Only went out after several days of flooding waters in early spring. And there has been nothing out here at all today. And that's proof right there. I don't know if it's proof that I need, that we need, that needs to stem across the board. Because you already know that I was expecting to find many great things today. And we have not. It's been everything but that. Think I got another broken one? That's exactly what it is. Man. Exactly like the first one I picked up today. I wonder if that's the top to it. Maybe it's the bottom. Should have kept it. What if that was the case? That looks exactly like the first one we collected today. The broken one. Wishing that we had it intact. Man. Keep on going, I guess. Still got a few hours before it gets dark. There's bound to be something out here intact. Maybe more than one, but they're trying to teach us a lesson. Well, dang. Looks like we have competition. Someone's already been out here. The deer have. Don't tell me they found the major history. At least they'll allow us to pick up something, at least. And I see something else from a mile away. Broken design on it too. Any ancient spear tips out here? Maybe I need to track the deer down at the house. If this spot right here is holding at least one or two, and I haven't even started yet, that'll be exactly what we need. We didn't find a dang thing for the majority of the day. Well, there is something right there, a perfect triangle. I know you're going to argue, you're going to say, but Da Vinci, you found the pottery. Well, yes, in many respects, finding the pottery is better than finding the rocks. The things that are rocks. The things that are older than the pottery. Maybe I'm doing it all wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be looking for the ancient pieces. Maybe I should always be looking for the pottery. Everything out here looks like a piece. Everything out here looks like a point. Man. Don't you worry, I got the backup battery pack. Don't you worry, that's not a piece of the pot either. I know, that's what I thought too. I guess they don't want me to find the pottery. Dang, there's another penis rock right here for you. I'm not going to keep that. You're going to say, why not? You keep on anyway. Oh, you guys crazy. I'm waiting for a large one just to be sitting right up. Black, white, orange, red. You're waiting for it too, I know. I'm going to find something out here, even if it's just crazy pottery. That's it. Even if it's just crazy pottery. I'm going to find something. I know we already found a few shards. We have. But there's something that I just did back there. It caught me off guard though, when I realized what I was headed to do. And that's cross under the second bridge. But I crossed over both bridges today. Both of them. Looking down at the waters of eternity. Hoping that they hold for a little while something that we're looking for. Or just placed it up for us to find it. Well, yeah, okay. Alright, that's got to be one. These little boat looking ones. We just found a baby one. It's amateur though. Look at that. I don't know if I collect it. It's not like... Well, I don't want to make them sad out here. I mean, I find some very nice ones out here that are immaculate out here because of the type of material it is out here. No, don't worry, that's not a piece of the pot either. I know that's what you were thinking. So was I. Any human figures carved into a rock, let me know. There's another one that looks like one, but it's not. Only one of the day, and it's extremely amateur. Look at that thing. It's the ones that kind of cup up like a boat, the front of a boat. I'll go ahead and collect it. It's fully intact. I saw something else that looked really weird. Here it is right here. Nah, it's just a broken piece of quartz. Probably part of the core. Part of core. No, I haven't been sipping on the good stuff. At least the waters aren't that muddy though. I know you want me to keep talking about the bridges though. I just thought about this one thing. Okay, what I created, am I going to have to draw this out? And I know the ones out here who are always out here, the ones who are probably always behind me, they always say, even the ones in front of me say that they're behind me, whoever they are. My protectors, I guess, vice versa. What the heck is that? Oh my lord, what the? It sounded like it came from Missouri. Did I just flip up an amateur one that looks ancient? It sounded like it came from Missouri, that type of material. Let me look at it at the side though. I'm praying that this is not going to be some kind of flake. It looks like a flake though. That's weird though. Look at this thing. Right when I started talking about the concept of that bridge, the bridge is behind me, crossing over both of them. And underneath, look at that. It looks like a flake. But then the other side kind of looks authentic. Dang. Is that, well, there's a bottom right there. That could be one. I don't know. I thought that was a piece of plastic. Dang. That could very well be one. It's shaped like one in the front. It's not going to break because it's that hard material. I know I haven't covered it behind me. Alright, let me go ahead and get this off my chest right quick before it leaves out the mind. Alright, so I had this concept, I had this idea that hit me so hard coming up in here. I just crossed under the second bridge. And I kind of figured I was going to be finding some things over here on this side. But I'm on the same side. That's the strange thing. It's like I never left. And I found many good things so far. Weird. But what I did when I crossed under a second bridge, I just realized that I created some kind of symbol. By crossing over, underneath the second bridge. I'm trying to concentrate. That's why I'm like going slow at it. And not really bumping out the story real quick. I'm trying to find some sand also. But I don't want to forget where I covered and where I didn't. After what I just found, there could be anything out here major. Alright, so here's the story. Let me find a stick real quick. There's a billion of them out here, really. Alright, so basically I crossed under the second bridge. There's the creek right there. Let me try to make it neater. There's the creek right there. There's the first bridge. And there's the second bridge, not too far away from each other. Maybe the creek needs to be longer, because that's exactly what it is. It's very long through here. That's exactly what I did. Yep. Crossed over this one. Crossed over that one. Crossed under both of them. Tell me what that symbol is. I just realized that thing. I'm not going to tell you what it is. We should all know what that thing is. Just found a lot of things in the beginning. I wonder if that's all they're going to let me collect in the beginning. Beautiful rock. Let me keep on running. Could be more out here. Let's pray so. Check this bad boy out. No, it's not a point, it's something else, and I just passed right over it. Never even saw it until I got to a person. Oops. No, nothing. Got a perfect perspective. Might have an extremely old piece of pottery right here. I didn't see it until I was like in front of it though. It's weird. And it is an old top. Man, I know it's just broken garbage, that's it. Look at that thing right there. It's got pounding marks on it, that's cool. It's a very old piece. It's not probably more than a couple of thousand years old, but I could be wrong. Very thick and very heavy. Could only be a couple hundred. Just kidding. Well, things got tougher when time went along, as far as the materials go. That's it for this one. Got to be careful when I pick up these. We'll talk about that later. Well, nothing else. Looks like I'll have to see you back at the studio to go over what we've recovered today or what we didn't. What we didn't is still out here somewhere. Trust me on that. The last thing I laid my hands on is in my left hand. Bam. Got a little heart design on it too. How about that? How about that? What the heck is going on? Perfect. What is it about the hearts though? I'll have to figure that one out later. It's getting late. It's about 7:15. See you back at the studio. Well, it was an extremely light day today. The bag almost floated out of the hand. Let me go ahead and empty it out. Another light crazy day. It's almost as if it wasn't worth going out. But we did, didn't we? Look at all the garbage, though. It's a crap load of garbage. Filled up an entire pocket. And what else was I going to fill it up with? Got a bunch of tiny objects right here. You already know what they are. You're extremely used to them in my videos. What the heck is that thing? Some kind of gasket? Don't know. The last thing I recovered right there. But I was thinking about something when it came to this. With everything that I recovered today, that we recovered, has a meaning in something. Even when it's impossible to see, somebody can always see it. Cool. Nearly everything is going to be kept, except one big pile. It's going to be added to the garbage bag. But this thing here, complete opposites. I just noticed this. Colors of the rainbow. What is that, some kind of bag or something? I don't know. Colors of the rainbow. Yeah. Don't even know if it's visible. Hold on 1 second. There's a coin right here. You guys crazy. I wondered if, since I'm not registered as a player, do I still get to play? Do I still get to win? What are the rules of the game? I'm using my fingernail. It's taking forever. I don't want to scratch too much off. Learn that lesson trying to play scratch-offs when they're a little bit damp in humid weather. Scratch off the prize. Can never tell what it is. It's like we have a fake pot of gold. Doesn't tell me much. Win free cash. Scratch below to reveal the hidden picture. Then see inside of what it means. This is crazy games, man. Is there a name on this? No. So everybody always wins something. You guys crazy with these fake games. Pot of gold means you are entrants are eligible. So it doesn't mean I win? I'm eligible? So I have to sign my life away? And get spammed to death? In hopes that I'll be one out of 16 million to win $1,000? Oh, man. I bet you $10 trillion that everybody got the gold. The pot of gold. One more game. Always worth a try, right? But I already know where the gold is. Don't I ever. Yeah, cool. Got some barbed wire. Artistic. hang it up on the wall, add it to the pile. Different kind of treasure. Yes, yes indeed. Add it to a few other things. Zoom in, zoom out. Create one object. Then create one picture, which in turn creates a few hundred more. Different kind of treasure. Yeah, part of the laity. Some kind of metal, cool. Crockery. Just one piece today. Got the garbage out of there. Didn't like seeing it out there. 2 buttons out there. Never found buttons out there before. Oops, there goes one. Did I lose it? No, it's right here. Hang on to them for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just going to create Christmas decorations. Got a metal square. Whatever it is, I don't know. Thought this was some fossilized bone tool until I realized it was part of a vase or something like that. Yeah, definitely not ancient. Definitely modern. Piece of garbage for the year. But definitely not garbage. Yes, in a way, it's their garbage. That's exactly what this is. I'll tell you that at least every third run-through video. In a way, this is their garbage. But these days, it's anything but garbage. Thing weighs about 4.5 ounces. And it's just part of a top. Weighs a ton. I mean, for what it's made of. Why does it weigh so much, though? I'm looking. Look at all the sand bits in there. Been in there for, could be 2,000 years. Just don't remove them. Yeah. Different color one here. Red toned on one side. Not many designs today. But that one looks like a heart. But I know it's not, it's just what my eyes see. Yeah, just a tiny little piece. Cool. Then these things right here. Heck, I should have used this to scrape off the game piece. The scratch off. Instead of my fingernail. Little scraping device, not a point, just a flake, used for something else. Yeah, definitely lightweight today. Heaviest thing in the batch is that one. Amateur. Still recoverable. Very nice indeed. Another one for the stash. But I told you about this that I picked up in the creek. I said I'll talk about this later. When it comes to this kind of stuff, always looking out for it. Whenever I'm in a parking lot. Got to get the nails and the screws out of the parking lots so people don't run over them. And they get flat tires. I know the tire company is going to kick me, and you know what? But here's my little collection. for the past, I'd say 5 or 6 months. Just pick it up and throw it in the vehicle. Yeah, all this little stuff right here I always find in the parking lots. I mean, imagine if you had this in your tire all the way through. You talk about a slow leak. Slow leak from hell. Yeah, it takes a lot of force to get this jammed up in there. Dang. But every little bit counts. Imagine if this was stuck in a tire, a front tire in a tractor trailer, and it caused a blowout. 3 people die. Just think about that. Same thing here. All these little short things, nails, screws, razor blades, found in parking lots. End up in the right place at the right time. Because anything could happen. Yeah. Let's just hope that you happen to it. Come by, pick it up. I remember this one time when I was at school. I pulled in one day. In the vehicle in the parking space in front of me, I barely noticed something in the back left tire. Ended up noticing a screw that no one else would have seen that was jammed up in the tire. And I left them a little nice note. I said, there's a screw stuck in your back left tire as far as it can go. No one would ever noticed it. And I wrote down, angels are always watching. Let's hope they got it fixed. Who knows what would have happened if they were never told. At least it was the back left tire, not the front left. That would have spelled disaster, really. Another coin for the collection. Heck yeah. Fake. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't much, but at least it was something. For real, though. See you later on.